Oh no. Forgot to hit record. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh my god, dude. You won't believe this shit.
huh.
I forgot to hit record on all of that.
Oh, damn.
Oh my god. We're just gonna keep going. It's okay. We're gonna
Fuck it.
circle back around and keep going with our questions. Hello. Welcome to the Bank Bro Show. Had multiple drinks of Hennessy. So we're gonna just wing this shit today, and it's gonna be great. So you froze on the last question, sir. All of a sudden, you had technical difficulties. I'm not sure what you were even saying,
Meant to be, because
but
then you found out that you weren't recording.
it
Meant to
was
be.
perfect timing. It was meant to be. I'm glad that all happened for a reason. God was like, whatever, or somebody, some universal form was like, dude,
You guys are
take a
fucking
break.
idiots.
You guys are fucking idiots. Thanks, Hennessy. Thanks, Fried. Sponsors. Your products
Definitely
are fucking
sponsors now.
effective. Your products are
In
very
full
fucking
effect.
effective. The question we left off of was, would you rather be able to change the past or see into the future?
To be able to see into the future. It doesn't have to necessarily do so much with being able to see in the future.
Yeah.
It more so does with being able to not change the past and be okay with the past, be at peace with the past, because I've learned my lessons from it. If I wanted to go back and change things in the past, that would defeat the purpose of me going through it. I went through it, whether the situation was positive or negative. I went through it to learn a specific lesson.
Right.
We're all on this journey. We all have our own individual journeys and goals throughout our own lives. And so I never want to look back and say, oh, you know what? I want to change this or I want to change that. Yeah, you look back and subconsciously, sometimes you can't help it. Like, yeah, I wish I would have acted differently. But that's different from saying, oh, I wish I could change this. Being able to say, I wish I could have acted differently shows growth. And as long as I'm showing growth, I'm okay with making mistakes because I know life ain't going to be perfect. And I'm the type of person that learns from my mistakes. And I'm very honest with myself and I'm very self-aware. It's something I pride myself on. And so I would be able to look myself in the mirror and be comfortable saying, look, you fucked up. You did this and this and this. But here's how we're going to fix that shit. We can't make that shit happen again.
And that's the same answer I have as well. Is I would much rather just see the future. And as scary as that can be, because I don't think anybody should know their future. And we can get into time travel and all the bullshit rules that movies have established about seeing your future and then automatically changing the future because you've seen it now. All that put aside, I don't want to change my past either. And, I've made mistakes and I've gone through a lot of heartbreak and trials and tribulations, all that bullshit. But if I changed anything in the past, it wouldn't get me to where I am today. It wouldn't give me the family I have. It wouldn't give me the wife I have, or the kids, or the experiences and good vibes and all the amazing memories I've had up to this point, which I wouldn't trade for anything. So that's something where, I mean, if I could change anything in the past, it'd just be like telling myself to go to the gym more. That's really about it, though. Maybe put a couple stocks down, maybe play some fucking ponies. I don't know. Get a little more cheddar in today's Ceej, but other than that, no, man. Like, I don't have regrets about my past, and there's nothing I can single out and say, like, hey, I really wish I could erase this shit. Like, I wouldn't be me if that was the case. And me, even through the awkward years of high school and being bullied and being cheated on, all that bullshit, like, those were lessons I had to learn. Those were the growth experiences I had to have to become the man I am today. And that's without a father. That's with a strong mom and 3 other brothers. Like, that all had to happen. Oh, side note, the PSA you guys missed, public service announcement. Pretty much just wash your pits again. Next question. Do you have any irrational fears?
Like unconventional fears. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared of birds. I don't know why, but they're like flying rats to me.
Well, pigeons are, but even like the pretty birds, like parrots and shit, no.
Yeah, I mean, just don't get close to me. Just don't get close.
But just
I don't know, man. There's something about them. Like,
So just
I feel like they're just
birds.
gonna come down and when something could fly, like you really don't have any control over it.
Oh, I agree. That's why I hate bees
So
so much. I can't figure out the pattern, and then it's just
yeah,
I get anxious about it.
right. So if say if a dog were to come fuck with me, cool, I can
Right.
handle that.
You know what to
If a
expect.
bird comes and tries to fuck with me, what am I gonna do? That shit go fucking 50 feet in the air.
Right. Fucking bats and shit. Oh my god, dude. Like
Yeah,
I don't fuck around with that shit. Anything
and
flying at me, just no.
I'm also scared of one more thing:
What's that?
pussy. I was like, I'm playing, I'm playing, I'm playing.
maybe like a serious one that might, want a ring at the end of the day. I can see that, but
Uh,
wow, no, I don't think you're afraid of that. I have a
I'm
weird
playing.
one. I have a weird one, and I had to look it up because it does have a name, and I can't explain why, but it's a legitimate fear. Maybe not even a fear. It makes me very unsettled.
Mm.
It's called trypophobia.
It's called what?
Trypo- Trypophobia.
You're scared of tripping.
No, I do that enough, but I'm not afraid of it. I fall on my ass. Whatever. I'm a little clumsy. No, trypophobia is the fear of like like a honeycomb pattern. Do you see that?
Yeah,
Yeah. So it's just a honeycomb to you, right? But
yeah.
like, see, I'm making myself already like cringe. But when you look at it like that, where it's just these gaping fucking holes in a pattern like this, it makes I get like a fight or flight response to this. It's so weird. I didn't even know it was a thing, but it's a legitimate thing. I gotta turn that off because it's making me very fucking nervous. Can't explain it. Also, clowns. Fuck clowns. Fuck all clowns from here into eternity. Because I saw it when I was like 5 years old, and dude. So I lived on the other side of Waukesha about 6 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever. And all of a sudden, maybe 2 blocks down on a street corner was a dude just standing there, full fucking clown outfit and makeup, just waving at people. And I'm like, that's a little weird. Okay, fine. I started going around, like we were driving different places, seeing the in laws, whatever. There were no less than 15 to 20 different houses where someone was dressed like a clown, sitting at the end of their driveway and just staring at you. And it was the freakiest fucking thing I've ever seen. They even did news interviews about this. I'm gonna send you some links. This was a real, and this is in Waukesha. This is a real thing where people just dress up like clowns just to disturb people like me. So for someone like me with a fear of clowns, this was hell on earth for me. It was crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna drink after fucking clowns, dude. Oh god,
Oh, I'm already done with my second drink.
I'm just about there myself. My god. What is one thing you wish they taught you in school, like high school?
Oh my God.
I already know mine, but yeah.
All right. I wish they had a course on like spirituality.
Hmm. So you're
They teach
cool with
us,
like spirituality in schools being
yeah.
okay. Interesting.
Because see, spirituality and religion are two different things.
Very true. Very, very true.
Um, I believe that all humans have souls, right?
Yeah.
And spirituality is essentially connecting with one's soul.
Mm. Okay.
You
True.
know, the CIA has documents on um astral traveling and things like law of attraction, things like that. The
Oh,
CIA has
sure.
documents on things like that to prove that this shit is actually real. And if you can tap into a certain vibration, like you can, like all things are possible in this realm. And that's why it's not in schools because the government doesn't want us to know that. But
Mm.
that's one thing I would want in school. We get to this certain point in age, and I'm sure every one of our listeners can agree. We get to this certain point in age where we really start to question our existence. Why am I here? What's my purpose? You know why we don't know that?
Absolutely.
Because we're not connected with our soul.
Mm,
If
preach.
we were connected with our soul, we would know our purpose.
That's a really good point. Especially as a teenager, and you're
Yes.
trying to expand your mind and understand the universe around you. That's a really good point. There's such a rampant mental health crisis going on in the country. So like that
Yes.
might be a part of it, is just not understanding who you are at the root of your soul and what
Because we've been
makes you
tainted by
you.
society.
Exactly. Like
You know,
there's
like
so many filters of
right.
bullshit.
For example, CJ, we'll take you for example. You
Yeah,
said you've been cheated on multiple times. You mentioned that on the show multiple times,
that's right.
right? And what can that do? You could have been a person with such a big heart. You know, all of a sudden you become cold. You know, you become withdrawn from the world. You
Oh
don't
yeah,
want to talk to people. You know, that could
I
do
was.
like that could turn you into that person. You know, and that's not
Absolutely.
really who you are. But your image is created off of the experiences that you've had in this lifetime, right?
Right.
And so you just
Absolutely.
start to believe that you're this way, and you're just this way because you're this way. But in reality, you didn't come to this earth this way. As teenagers, as high schoolers, as kids, we were forced to take all these math courses. Bro, how many fucking equations do you actually use in reality? You just add, subtract, and divide, right? And multiply
Right.
for the most part.
I don't think I've
Like
used Pythagorean theorem in a long ass
3.14 and
time.
all that shit. No. Like, I haven't used that shit a day in my fucking life.
That's all gone. Sine
So
and
why don't y'all
cosine and
teach us
tan.
something that's useful to us, you know? But
Exactly.
you know why they don't? It's to distract us from all whatever.
And that's kind of along the lines of mine. Is I was gonna say, I wish they had taught you how to like do your fucking taxes or apply for a mortgage or open a bank account, just life skills. And I know back in the day they had like home economics and things like that. And that was really more about perpetuating, gender roles and learning how to bake and all that shit. But like just paying your fucking bills. Not, you when you turn 18, and I can speak from existence, not existence. I can speak from my personal stories and history about this shit. Like when I turned 18, do you know how many credit cards I got in the mail without even applying? The companies just knew. Oh, he's 18. Here's a fucking credit card. I didn't apply. I didn't do anything. Here's a credit card. Just all you have to do is activate it, and it's fucking free money. And at
Yep.
18 years old, I'll tell you exactly where I took it. I got the fucking Capital One card in the mail about 2 days before Summerfest. For those of you who are not in Wisconsin, Summerfest is like the biggest fucking music festival in the world. And in Wisconsin, it is a summer tradition. You go to Summerfest, you used to get your boys and the people that you were looking at in high school, school year is over. You see them again back in July because they're at Summerfest. You try to make your fucking moves and shit. So that was like the thing to do, was to go to Summerfest. Because I was still working at Blockbuster, my favorite fucking job of all time, and going like, I could use a little extra money for Summerfest, go buy some fucking souvenirs and shit and, blow my money. I was fucking, 18 years old. I didn't give a shit. I had a car, put some fucking gas in, whatever. I had no idea what credit even was. In my opinion, it was like someone just sent me free money for my 18th birthday. And then you get that, I rack up the fucking $200 credit limit and I go, wait, I got to pay this shit back? That set me back so fucking long. It took forever for me to climb out of that stupid hole I put myself in at 18 years old, because no one taught that shit to me in high school. Like saying like, hey, you're going to be 18. Here's how credit works. Here's how a bank account works. Here's how a checking account works. It's ironic that I ended up in banking, because that, honestly, I feel like the passion I got from being a really good bank employee is because of how stupid I was as an 18-year-old. And I saw the damage it did to my credit overall back in my early 20s. So when I got a bank job, I was talking to people like, dude, here's some education. If you're going to get a credit card with us, here's how to fucking use it. If you have a checking account with us, here's how to use it. I was so adamant about educating other people because I didn't want that shit to happen to anybody else like it happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a good one for you. What is the biggest deal breaker in a significant other?
If she has more bodies than I do,
Oh, right out the
that's a
gate,
no.
huh?
Yeah,
So
that's a no no.
no.
No, that's a no no. Yeah,
Is it
because she
like,
get
is there a threshold to that? Like one more than you, or is it like a gap where it's a deal breaker?
I mean, it's not. It's never gonna be just one.
I meant like if you had 19 and she had 20, is it still a deal breaker?
Then I don't know. I don't know what that
Those are
one.
not real numbers. I made those numbers up. I'm just saying.
Right. Yeah.
I want to
I'm
know the
saying like,
threshold.
yeah, like I don't know what that coach. But then like, see if it's like if I have 4 and she has 5, that's cool.
Okay. So
You
you
know
have
what I mean?
certain
Yeah.
thresholds. But if you have 10 and she has 30, you're like, no.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. No, no, I'm good. I'm good. That's
Okay.
you got a little too many miles for me, honey.
Oh, mouths.
I mean, like I shouldn't be talking. I ain't shit. Like,
Yeah, here we
but see,
go.
but that's my point. Like, I'm giving her a lot of leeway already. So you
Sure.
already over that. Like, goddamn, girl, I can't help you after that.
See you later.
I
Get
can't
out
help
of
you
here.
after that one, girl.
All
You
right.
got more than me. Jeez. I probably see you on Pornhub.
Right.
I'm playing.
Bang Bros with a G.
But no, that's one of them.
Okay.
Another one of them is if she doesn't know how to cook.
Ooh. Now, before you get into that, do you know how to cook?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Fair enough. So
You
you
know,
want both of you to be making food.
yes, I want to see. CJ. This is what I want. I'm glad you brought that up. See, this is what I
Yeah.
want. You
I
know,
feel
I
this
want
is
to
a good
be
one for
able
you.
to. I want to be able to wake up in the morning with my wife early as hell before the kids get up and be like, "Baby, let's go downstairs and cook the kids some breakfast." You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Whip them up some breakfast real quick. In the middle, whipping them breakfast. You know, I pull her shit down and start ramming her shit at the police
In the kitchen. Oh my god. It always goes back.
before the kids wake up. You feel me? For the kids.
I
Because
swear you
you know
have
what I'm
this
saying? Like
rapper lifestyle in your head.
bro, think about it. If we do it upstairs, the kids gonna hear us. They gonna
Oh,
wake up.
you're
We do it in the
talking to a
kitchen.
married
Oh, nobody
man.
would
Trust me, I know.
throw her in this.
And you get to a point where you gotta get in where you fit in, dude. I'm telling you, it's man. The older the
You know what I'm
kids get,
saying?
the more you gotta get creative with that shit.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Throw on the counter. You know, that's what we call making food with love. You feel me? That's making food with love. You feel me?
Oh my god. Yeah, you're not kidding. You're not wrong.
So I'll be man ramming her shit and then we'll throw her off, flipping the French toast. You know what I'm saying? Scrambling her eggs.
So all that and the pancakes come out trash. You're like, you gotta go.
Hey, then we just gotta keep going. Then we round 2.
Oh,
Batch
well, there
2,
you go.
round 2.
Batch 2. Oh my god. That's a wonderful thought, but wow, reality's gonna be fun for you. Go on.
But that sounds amazing though, right? Like
I'm
fuck.
sure we all get married thinking that's gonna be the case, and then you kind of go, nah, it's just pancakes in the morning, which is also great, but all the other stuff, unless you're Jay-Z, I don't really see that being a
Man,
realistic way of doing it. But man, if you get it like that, congratulations.
I'm
You hit the
telling,
jackpot.
I'm telling you and all the single ladies out there, that's how it is when you with me.
Hey.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, if we got kids, wake up shit. I'll wake you up shit. What you trying to cook the kids? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? You already know the deal. And then we'll
It's
go to
already,
the shower. We'll get it on in the shower too. You feel me?
it's in the vows. I'm sure you're gonna write. That's yes. In the fine print.
I just hope my in-laws never find this.
Name one more.
One more.
Yes, one more.
If she has an annoying voice,
Oh, wow. Okay.
yes, automatic,
No.
done. Her
That's
voice
fair.
has to be pleasing to my ears.
Sure.
And you know, like it's all subjective, right? Music's subjective. It's all subjective. So don't feel no type of way if I don't like your voice. You know what I mean? Like
I mean, I get
another
that.
man might like your voice. You might not like my voice. That's totally fine. Like
That's
I'm not
true.
gonna take no shit. You might not like my eyes. I don't give a damn.
These are my eyes.
Everybody has their own personal preference. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
I'm never gonna take that into offense because I'm a very confident man. I hope all you ladies out there are confident too. If you have an annoying voice, if you have a super deep voice, super high pitched voice, it's cool. Somebody might appreciate that, but I'm not going to appreciate that.
That's not me.
It's not me.
There's somebody
though.
for you.
Somebody for you. That person ain't me though. Which I mean that might suit you. Like you might be better off that way. I ain't
That's
shit,
true.
like I
That's
said.
true. Oh God.
So
But at least you know that about yourself. That's good.
yes,
That's a good thing.
yes. Like I
Oh
said, I'm very
man.
self-aware. Yeah. I'm very honest with myself.
For me, it's only two things: cheating. Sorry, one and done. You cheat one time, I'm out. Like
Mm-mm.
it's the ultimate. Everything for me is trust, and that's the ultimate trust breaker. And I
Mm.
don't. And I know there are people out there who are in couples who have gone through this where they're cheated on, maybe even multiple times, and then you figure out a way to forgive, and you go back to. In my opinion, the ledger, as a former banker, the ledger is always going to be out of balance, no matter what you do. If you cheat on your spouse, you're not even anymore. It's not an even playing field. And you can even say, like, oh, I let him cheat on me after I cheated on him. Nope, it's still not completely even anymore because one of you did it first,
Right,
one of you betrayed the other one first, and even you doing the same thing on both sides, it doesn't make you fucking even at all. It breaks everything. And it's
right.
even worse if you have a family. So, like, that to me is still a number one no. One and done. I'm out. Doesn't matter. The other thing, though, is someone who doesn't laugh. If you don't have a fucking, if
Ooh.
you don't have a sense of humor, I'm sorry, I can't. It's not even I don't want to date you. I don't even want to be your friend. I don't even want to be around you. The friends that I keep can laugh. They're funny. Even if you're not funny, you can appreciate humor. And I'm not saying dad jokes and all bullshit. It just in general, like having some form of joy that you can laugh about things. And the nice thing about my wife is like, I am the corniest motherfucker you will ever find. She thinks I'm hilarious. My kids think I'm hilarious. So like that is the only joy I need. But I have definitely dated girls in the past who just didn't think I was funny. And it
Bro,
wasn't even so much me. It's like they just didn't find humor in simple things. And it's like I can't be with somebody who doesn't have a worldview where shit is funny. Life is fucking hilarious. Even all the bad shit, like there's so much humor to find out of life. If you can't laugh at yourself, if you can't laugh at funny situations, if I find somebody fucking falling and tripping outside, I'm laughing at you first. I'm gonna make sure you're
yes,
okay. But that shit's hilarious. I don't care where you are.
facts.
That shit is funny. I watch America's Funniest Home Videos. I watched that shit for 30 fucking years. It's still funny because people being stupid is funny. It just is. It's a time honored tradition. If you can't laugh with me, if we're watching a show together and we're not laughing at the same shit, what are we doing? What are we doing? It's a waste of time. It doesn't bring anything to your life to not have that joy. So, yes,
Mm.
if you're in my circle, if you're in my house, fucking laugh. Just
You know,
enjoy the vibe, man. That's
pour
life's
up,
too fucking short not to.
drink to that.
You're gonna finish that bottle. His dad brought him, not didn't bring him. His dad was gifted like a fucking 128-ounce bottle of Hennessy, and this man is probably already halfway through it, which is insane. Your face is as red as a tomato now, so it's quite spectacular to watch you at work, sir. I'm not even gonna lie. You look at your
I feel. I
face.
just want to say, I feel fucking unstoppable right now. All I've
Ladies,
been drinking is
line up.
Hennessy. I've been hitting this
Line
pink
up.
Starburst. You feel
Yeah.
me? I
Life is
feel fucking
good.
unstoppable,
Life
man.
is good. I'm telling you, man.
Life is great.
Okay. Speaking of life, next question.
Ooh,
If you had to name, and now this says three, but I'll say one is fine as well. If you had to name three life rules, what would they be?
rule number one:
Mm,
stay true to yourself.
hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Um, rule number two: um, be thoughtful. When I say thoughtful, be thoughtful of others.
That was one of mine too. Go ahead. That's dope.
And I say that because, life is a reflection, right?
Mm,
What you see
preach.
is oftentimes a projection of what's inside of you.
That's right.
So how can How can I hate you when it's myself that I see in you?
Ooh. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So that's why I say be thoughtful of others.
Absolutely.
Um, and number three, to never take life too seriously. You know, life is going to be itself regardless of if you're having a great day or if you're having a terrible day, right?
Right.
So why not enjoy this shit while we're here? Why not
Absolutely.
laugh? You know, why not be around the people that you love most? Why not do what you love most while you're
Right.
here? You're gonna have bad days
Absolutely.
anyway, right?
No matter what.
No matter what. So you might as well do everything that you want to do.
Those are really good life lessons, man. I like that a lot.
Appreciate that, man.
If I could pick three, the first one's obvious. It's just fucking laugh. Like I said, just fucking laugh, dude. Life's too short, like I said. I think one of the greatest joys in life is humor. Just whatever it is for you, just being able to express yourself like that, to feel comfortable and safe enough to laugh about certain things with the people who are closest to you. I don't think there's a lot of things in life that beat that and that feeling, especially when they're like new friends. Like understanding you have the same interests and the same things, you guys find the same things make you joyful and laughing and happy. Like those connections you make are so important. So being able to laugh, I think, is just, even if you're a terrible joke artist or whatever, if you got dad jokes, knock knock jokes, I don't care, man. Like hearing my kids laugh, it'll add years to my life. Second thing is be honest. I just lying gets you nowhere. And that's I get it. There's certain situations where you have to lie, or you feel like you have to lie, or you have to
Like when you gotta
pull
lie
a
to your
white
parents or
lie.
something. Cool.
Right.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm not saying that
Be
kind of shit.
prepared for
Yes. That blowback will get you. And this man knows more than anything else. Be fucking honest, but man, if you're gonna lie, you better be fucking good at it. The third life lesson I would live by, and I wish I had done this earlier, is fucking plan ahead. Plan the fuck ahead. And I mean that in all aspects. Financially, spiritually, just your knowledge intelligently, like physically. Plan ahead. You don't know what life's gonna bring. Every day is a gift. You never know what the next day is going to bring. I can get hit by a car tomorrow and not make it back home. Is my family taken care of? Most people don't give a shit about the future, which that's pretty fucking
that's
scary to
facts.
think about.
As he's grabbing the cars, I want to give y'all an update. So like as y'all know, I was talking to this certain individual, right? And I told y'all I noticed some red flags. And guess what I did? Oh, hold on. Before I mention about the red flags, we had a second date. And like I said, I ain't text her. If y'all listen to the last episode, I ain't text her in a few weeks. So that second date, obviously, that shit ghosted. You feel me? And I did some research. And guess what? This girl was using me to cheat on her boyfriend with.
Stop it.
Yes.
You are
She was using me to
lying.
cheat on her boyfriend, bro. I found out she had a boyfriend. That's why her phone be on Do Not Disturb.
Oh,
See, iPhones will tell you when somebody's on Do Not Disturb. That was one of the red flags that I had on her. Why is your phone always on Do Not Disturb? She had a
damn.
boyfriend the whole time. She was using me to cheat on her boyfriend.
Bro. I am floored. I'm floored right now. You, as much shit as I gave you for kind of going like, wow, it took you 1 week to go like, I'm not really feeling the vibes or whatever, but like your instincts were spot on.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
that's crazy.
I knew it. I knew it, man. This is why they need to teach you about spirituality in school. Because if you're not tapped in with yourself, you won't be able to sense these things. I
Damn,
sensed something was
dude.
off, like it was too good to be true. And she had a boyfriend.
Damn, bro. That's
But
insane.
hey, I mean, I didn't lose. Her boyfriend losing.
Oh yeah.
That's who
Does
really
he
losing.
know anything? Do you know?
She don't know that I know.
Oh, she doesn't know. How
Because
did you find out? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
man, let me tell you, I'm a fucking detective. Check this out. So on Snapchat, right? On Snapchat, you'll get recommended friends based off of your contacts.
Correct.
I have her number. I have her
Okay.
number. I didn't know it was her, but I saw this username that may have resembled her, right?
Sure.
And so I'm like, you know what? Let me type that in to Instagram.
Okay.
Because I don't know if I've told you, but I only had her on Facebook and I had her number. That was it. I had her on Facebook,
No,
got
you
her
didn't.
number, and boom.
You didn't mention
Okay,
that,
okay.
but it makes sense.
So yeah, we met on Facebook. I got her number, boom, and then we just started texting since then. So I didn't
Sure.
have her on any other social media. So typed her into Instagram, and what do you know? Boom, her top post, her most recent post. There's this dude in there. I'm like, oh, everything clicked.
Oh
That's
my
why he ain't on
God.
your Facebook. That's why he's not on your Facebook. Because he's nowhere to be found on her Facebook. I'm like, oh, okay, so you trying to be sneaky this whole time. It's funny because you trying to be sneaky on Facebook, but I'll be sneaky on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm spilling too much right now. Holy shit.
Oh,
As a
it's
matter of
great.
fact, I'm going to take another sip.
There you go. I'll take one with you.
Woohoo!
Drunk posting.
But yeah. But hey, I ain't tripping. Like she, like I said, she's a beautiful young woman.
Sure. Doesn't take
and
away
I
from
mean,
that.
she got some nice soft lips. You know what I'm saying?
But
It is what
trifling
it is.
though, the one thing I said to you was being open and honest out the gate. So it's like you see the growth that we're making on this side, and you go, and then on that side you kind of go, we're still
Bitches ain't
stinky
shit.
out here. We ain't shit out here. Like that's crazy. But you know what though? And it's gonna sound weird. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you on this one because for
Yeah.
once, and it sucks to say it, it's for once. This ain't nothing to do with you. This ain't some weird shit. Because at first, I'm gonna be really fucking blunt about it. Like when you're like, "Oh, I don't really want to fuck with her anymore." After 1 week, I was kind of like, he's still in that zone of like, I kind of want to be a player and I kind of don't, and you're still stuck between two worlds. And I was kind of like, don't be afraid. I was trying to encourage you to try something special. No, man, your instincts were spot on, right on the money. So
Yeah.
it's not, I'm proud because this had nothing to do with you or your journey or the progress you made. This was just hoes trifling. Sorry. I didn't even call her a hoe. It just kind of came out like that. She's not a hoe. I don't know anything about her. But this
She ain't
is
a hoe. She just cheated on her man with me. That's
cheating
all.
on her man. This motherfucker's trifling. This motherfucker's just messing around, not being honest, not being 100 out the gate. And I don't like that. I don't vibe with that shit. Like, just
Yeah, you know what's
no
crazy?
reason
I
for
came
it.
to you like, bro, she mentioned somebody that gave me some top.
Yep.
What should I do?
Right. And I'm like, damn, we're on this side of things. Like, like maybe don't mess with that girl because if you talk spirit about this girl, like it all made sense in the moment. But now I'm like, fuck all that.